Hey, CrossFitters, welcome back. It's Coach Bob here, CrossFit Glen Burnie, and today, yes, it's the New Year's Eve, and it's also Friday, but most of all, we're going to be going over the workouts that are coming up next week, a weekly preview, and as bonus material at the end, remind me, we're going over today's CrossFit Meme of the Day. All right, so stay tuned for that. First of all, let's just jump right into the workouts of the week, see what we got coming up. Now, I had a chance to take a quick look through these workouts so that I could give you the best input to help us to get the most out of the workouts coming up this week. So on Monday, we've got a workout called What the Helen? And this workout is Helen combined together. So Helen is a workout where you've got 3 rounds for time, 400-meter run, 21 kettlebell swings, 12 pull-ups. So the way this is written, though, it's a single round chipper style workout where we have all the running clumped together, all of the kettlebell swings done pretty much together before moving on finally to the last movement, just the pull-up. So what that does to a workout like Helen is that it sacrifices a little bit of the intensity, because normally Helen is a fairly intense workout because after you run, you got the kettlebell swings, you got the pull-ups, and then you're out for the next round. Smaller sets. Now that you have bigger sets and longer distance out there, you got one 1,200-meter run you have to, it says row you have to complete. Then before you move on to the next movement, and then you have your kettlebell swings, you got to finish all of those before you move on to your pull-ups. It really biases toward that stamina and muscular endurance. So a slightly different twist on the workout called Helen, and it has a different intent on that one. So that's my take on Monday's workout. All right, let's move on to Tuesday. Tuesday, I've got a 15-minute workout. It's an AMRAP. How can it be an AMRAP? It's got it's got an ascending ladder. You never end here. So as many rounds, it's as many rounds as possible. So you climb as many rungs of the ladder as you can in 15 minutes. We have 10 wall balls, 15 burpee box jumps, always 15 burpee box jumps, but adding 10 wall balls with each round, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and keep going. 15 minutes is a long time for this kind of a workout, guys. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this one because we have 2 movements that are going to compete. They're both lower body. The wall ball movement is a lower body explosive movement, and a burpee box jump is a whole body, lower body explosive movement. So we're going to develop some pretty significant fatigue in the lower body. So if we want those bigger rounds, again, we're getting right back to kind of muscular endurance on this one to get our biggest score on this one. So, goodness. All right, so we'll just chalk that one up for the win. Looking for some help on Tuesday for sure. I'm going to need it. All right, we're looking at Wednesday. So Wednesday, we bring in lots of weightlifting. So I want to see everyone in the gym working hard on their weightlifting on Wednesday. So Weightlifting Wednesday coming back. We got a workout that's 4 max load. We have 3 movements, a power clean, bench press, and overhead squat. So we're going to start off with the power clean, and we're going to work to our heaviest power clean. So we want good movements. We want good mechanics. That's what's going to give us the heavier loads. Try not to fail on the movements. We want to go heavy, but we don't want to go so heavy that we're failing, because those reps won't count and you won't get a score for that. So build to your heavy power clean. We're going to start off with that explosive movement. Then we got the bro sesh movement with bench press. So we'll probably spend about 15 minutes on each one of these. It would be my guess, with sufficient time to transition between. We're going to be partnering up on the bench press, so you have someone spotting you, and then our overhead squat. Just a couple of tips on this when we're thinking about going for a heavy set. What you really want to think about is 3 good working sets with about 2 warm-up sets. That's just Coach Bob's take on that one. The 2 warm-up sets are there just to get the mechanics down and to make sure we're really stabilizing. We have everything good and aligned in the movement and try to make it as good as possible, even with that lightweight before moving into those working sets. And we want to maintain those good mechanics because that's what's going to really open the door for those heavier loads, especially with this overhead squat. We want to make sure that we're keeping that core really nice and tight. We don't want to be a wet floppy noodle while doing our overhead squat. So everything nice and tight, and that's going to open up the door for some good scores on those movements. So some of all those loads together, that will be our score for the day. That's Wednesday. All right, boom. And Thursday is we've got a heat wave, teams of 2. This workout has got a complicated way of doing it. And so I'm going to try to give you some hints on this so that we aren't too confused on how this is going to work. It's a partner workout and it's a you go, I go style, 3 rounds. So in each round, partner 1 will complete 500 meters. Partner 2 will complete 500 meters. Then partner 1 does 1,000. Partner 2 does 1,000. Partner 3 does 1,500. Partner 1, partner 2 does 1,500 meters. Then you move on to your second round and you just repeat the 500, 1,000, 1,500 the same way you did it the first time. And then one more time. So lots of intervals on the bike. The only kind of catch in there is that while your partner's working, you're doing either 10 ab mat sit-ups for the 500 meter, 20 ab mat sit-ups for the 1,000 meter effort, and 30 ab mat sit-ups when your partner's doing the 1,500 meter effort. And, the main intent of this workout is the intervals on the bike, building as we go and being able to perform across this long workout, right? So good aerobic fitness. The fact that we have a core movement in there, it means that we're going to be also targeting our core with 10, 20, 30, so 60 ab mat sit-ups times 3, 180 ab mat sit-ups. So it's not a big deal as far as the sit-ups, but when we are we're doing an aerobic workout and we're coupling that with some other accessory type movement, that accessory movement will get better than just those 180 reps, right? So if we just did 180 ab mat sit-ups fresh, our results would not be as good, right, as the stimulus we get when we're working under that additional aerobic load. All right, so keep that in mind. That's Thursday. Let's move on to Friday. Friday is a ascending repetition scheme 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Don't forget number 10. We've got 3 movements here. The wall walks. Oh, we're blowing it up with wall walks, then deadlifts, then double unders. So we're going to do 2 of every movement, then 4 of every, 6 of every, 8 of every, 10 of every. I know for some of us, Coach Molly, we're doing the ascending rep scheme. So psychologically, the reps are getting bigger and it seems harder as we go. And it is getting harder. We've got 30 total wall walks. We're going to be doing 30 deadlifts and 300 double unders when this workout is done. So we have a heavier load on our deadlifts than typical, and that kind of makes sense with the 30 reps. All right, that is Friday. Whew. Looking forward to that Friday in the new year. So Saturday, we've got a workout that is. What is all this stuff going on? Don't laugh. It's only Fran's. And so what we've got is a Fran style workout where we have 15, 12, 9 with thrusters and pull-ups. 95-pound bar, your standard weight for the thrusters, and strict pull-ups, which it looks like they are decreasing the number of strict pull-ups we're doing in this in the train track 12, 9, and 6 because we're working strict. Strict is a little harder. Yes. And then we get 2-minute rest and we do it again, but this time it's 12, 9, 6. We increase the load on the thrusters and then we combine that with rope climbs 3, 2, and 1. We're keeping the rope climb reps low so that we can keep the intensity high. 2-minute rest, 9, 6, and 3 with a even heavier thruster, and then burpee strict pull-ups in there as well. And guys, we did a workout recently this week, not too long ago, with those thrusters where we were building up the load on it. Remember that? It was 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2, and we were building up the load on the thrusters. So that's the kind of the design behind the scene that we're really working into these workouts, because as we're building up those thrusters and heavier thrusters, here we are, we're coming in the next week and we're using that and building on our successes in a workout like this. So it never ends. It keeps getting better and better. All right. And then moving on to what looks like Sunday, we have the workout called Pit Stop, all tracks, 3 rounds for time, 500-meter bike, 20 slam balls, 500-meter bike, 20 reverse burpees. So what we're doing on this workout is we have those intervals on the bike once again. And I love what we're doing with including a slam ball and a reverse burpee, because we're working the other side of the body, folks. The slam balls is an anterior core movement, so we're using the muscles in the front of the body, whereas a lot of the other movements we've done during the week have been posterior chain, like rowing, for example, or lifting and deadlifts are all using the glutes and hamstring. The slam balls are going to use the front delts, the anterior core muscles across the front. And so you get that different stimulus. I love that. And then reverse burpees is essentially a candlestick. So it's going to work that hollow position, and it's going to work on kind of like the reverse of what a burpee would be working on, where it's more, oh gosh, burpees just got so many parts to it, but it is a core and posterior chain movement. And then the reverse burpee, it's just reverse upside down and backwards. So lots of fun there. And it's going to challenge our movement patterns and build on our successes. Okay, so guys, we have just a little bit more to do here, and such as the CrossFit meme of the day. So I want to share that with you as well. So let's switch on over to that. So that moment when you buy all the CrossFit accessories. So which day of the week are we going to come dressed like this? I think I'm going to be bringing out all the gears for the Fran style workout where we've got all those thrusters. I need all the help I can get. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this quick review of 2022 week number 1 workouts. We're bringing you so much fun. I'm looking forward to seeing each and every one of you guys in the gym. Take care, have a good day, and peace.